I used to quit everything I started. Art, learning Japanese, even YouTube. But 9 months ago, something changed. I built a system, and for the first time in my life, I didn't quit. In fact, I made over 170 videos since then. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 habits that made it possible. They're simple. They'll make you smarter, healthier, ridiculously more productive. Honestly, if I'd known these habits when I was a teenager, my life would look completely different. So let's get into it. Recording yourself and watching it back. 9 months ago, I started YouTube. I was scared to put myself out there. But I had this epiphany when I started making bad YouTube videos and uploading them. I didn't care. I just had this idea like, let's create a bad video, do a mistake and learn from it, and upload the video. I kept doing it every day. When I record myself, I watch the video later. I give myself feedback. I notice the body language, my confidence, the way I speak, the way I look. And I say, oh, this is it. This is me. I have some problems with confidence. I'm addicted. I'm this and that. And I start correcting myself. You see, when you're learning a new language, you have a language partner. He gives you feedback. When you say something wrong, he corrects you. The same when you go to a therapist. He asks you some questions and then you give him answers. Then he analyzes the answers and give you feedback. You're sick, you're mentally ill or something like this. So recording yourself and watching the video later is massively underrated. The second habit is working out. I started with walking. I was depressed. I couldn't get over my addiction, so I used to go outside and walk with AirPods in my ears, listening to music and walking. Walking is an exercise. Walking is by means a workout. Working out can increase your sleep quality, improve your sleep quality. So you sleep 8 hours, you will have more energy. When you have more energy, you can do more. You're more productive. It also lowers your stress and anxiety, which is good if you're socially anxious like me. You have trouble to speak to people. It helped me a lot in the university. And the most important benefit, it cures depression. If you're depressed, go outside and do something. Push-ups, squats, pull-ups, running, sprints, walking. All these workouts have changed my life. Every time I'm depressed, I do them, I'm happy. They give you serotonin and more dopamine. Waking up early, consistently. Waking up early gives you more time. Imagine you wake up at 5 a.m. Compare yourself to someone who wakes up at 10 a.m. You have 5 hours difference of productive work. Because at 5 a.m. there is no obstacles, there is no work, school or whatever. You're alone with your goals. You have an objective, you're working towards it. For example, learning a new language. You know, learning a new language can make you smarter. So if you wake up at 5 a.m. and you're studying that language, you're becoming smarter. Also, waking up early consistently can change your life because it helps you learn more skills, more time, and And 4, asking questions. Meditation. I don't do meditation every day, but sometimes I do it. I ask myself questions like, what do I feel today? What do I feel right now? I'm anxious about this video. I'm worried that it won't work. I'm worried that it won't have enough value. So to overcome this or to process this emotion, I keep asking questions until I feel good. Then how do I process this emotion of anxiety? By doing it, by believing in myself, because I've been doing this for a year. Over 100 videos. I definitely have the experience. You see what I did here? I meditated. I spotted the negative thoughts, then I thought about them, then I found the solution. That's meditation. You sit by yourself, ask questions. How do you feel? Why do you feel like that? And how to overcome that feeling. Reading. You see, when you go to the gym and you train your legs by doing squats. If you do it consistently for 3 months, you're gonna see the difference. You're gonna see the results of that training. Your legs are strong right now. The same for brain. If you read every day consistently, you're gonna see the benefits of memory. You think faster. You're smarter. Your problem solving skills are high level. You can't imagine how it's powerful, it's overpowered. Reading is an exercise that makes you smarter. How did I start reading? I can't read books because they are words on paper. I tried reading multiple times but I gave up because I have ADHD plus short attention span because of TikTok and shorts. So how did I start reading? Previously I was an anime fan, so I started reading manga. There is an app on your phone that lets you read manga in all languages. I was looking for a way to learn English vocabulary. Someone on Reddit was giving advice. He said that you should start reading manga because it's enjoyable and addictive. He was right. Manga is addictive because when you start reading, you're curious about the story. You want to know what happens next. You know that feeling when you watch Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones. You can't sleep until you know what happens next. It happened to me with The Mentalist. I wanted to know who the fuck is Red John. That feeling happens with manga. And it's reading, the conversational English, they speak to each other, the characters. So you keep reading every day. Imagine that you read thousands of conversations in one day and million in a month. That can change your brain. So if you learned anything new today, please subscribe and help me become a YouTuber. Have a great day and see you tomorrow. Today's video was completely smooth. I really enjoyed it.